Zoe, thank you so much. Autopsy results of Maggie and Paul Murdaugh, Alex-Murdaugh's finances and personal relationships. Those were some of the testimonies today as the prosecution worked to convince jurors of what led up to the murders. We have team coverage in Colleton County, starting with News 19's Sam Perez on what happened today in the courtroom. Sam.
Yes, Darcy, JR, 6 different witnesses took the stand today to talk about everything from what victims Maggie and Paul Murdaugh were like to what their autopsy showed. Dr. Ellen Riemer began the day, the pathologist who did the autopsy on the victims. She explained more about the bullet wounds after first being questioned by the prosecution on Monday. Carson Burney, a forensic accountant with the Attorney General's office, talked about looking into Alex-Murdaugh's financial records around June 7, 2021, the day of the murders. The day's most compelling testimony, however, came from witnesses who knew the Murdaugh family personally. Roger Dale Davis took care of the Murdaugh's dogs for 4 years. He explained detail about the family's kennels, which is where Maggie and Paul were found shot to death. He also described Alex-Murdaugh as someone who loved his wife and kids. The defense asked him about a time when one of the family's dogs got hurt and apparently needed to be put out of its misery.
Mr. Alec couldn't shoot that dog. He asked you to do it, didn't he?
Yes.
And did you do that?
Yeah.
Did Alex do a lot of hunting?
I don't know how much hunting he done, but I know he done hunting.
Okay. And hunting involves killing animals?
It did.
So as far as you knew, he was a hunter?
Yes.
The jury also got to hear from Marion Proctor, Maggie Murdaugh's sister. She gave an emotional testimony that gave insight into what the family's dynamics were like. Reporting live in Walterboro, News 19 WLTX. Darcy, back to you.
Sam, thank you so much. Testimony began today with the cross-examination of Dr. Ellen Riemer, who is a MUSC pathologist. She said she performed the autopsies on Paul and Maggie Murdaugh. Dr. Riemer said that Paul was shot at a distance of about 3 feet. We also heard from Roger Davis. He's a Murdaugh neighbor who was hired to clean the dog kennels twice a day. He told the jury he once had to shoot and kill one of Murdaugh's dogs who was badly injured. He said he did it because Murdaugh couldn't.